Good afternoon. What if I tell you that you can deploy your React application to vercel in just less than no time? I mean, in at most 6 minutes time, your application should be online and it's going to be clickable. You don't need any configuration setup. You don't need any terminal window command. Just follow the simple instruction I'm going to show you and your application is live and direct. So let's dive right in. So what we are going to do first is that we must have a working React project running, and as you can see in my terminal window, I am running my project on localhost port 5173. So let's go to our browser and navigate to localhost port 5173, hit your enter button, and you can see it on the screen. Let's see what is going on. Rendering the word app, the text app, and that text app is coming from this app component. So you can see that if I change it to this is the app component. So save it, go back to your browser, and you can see it on the screen. Now that we have done this, now come back to the Visual Studio Code. It is now time for us to deploy this application or this project to vercel. So the first thing we're going to do now is to locate the source control icon at the left hand side of our Visual Studio Code. You can see it number 3 after the file icon, the lens, and just below the lens you can see the source control. So click on that source control button and we're going to initialize a repository. We can do this on our browser, but I want it to be just as easy as possible. So when you initialize a repository, we are now setting that repository for git command. Now let's type a message to send our commit. Let's type a message. Now we can use our copilot here, copilot button, to suggest the best message for us. So let me just click this button, or you can manually type it. So let me choose anyone. Let me say initial commit. So that is it, commit. Then click on the commit button. Once you want to stitch all your commit directly, you really like to stitch all your changes and commit them directly. Yes, I want to do that. Now it's going to bundle all the file and send them to the online stuff. Now we're going to publish branch. Let's publish the branch now. We're going to publish the main branch. Now the name of our application that will be displayed on GitHub will be written here. What we are doing, we are just registering our application on GitHub. We are just deploying our application on GitHub. It's not yet live. So you can see two options, either to make it a private repository or a public repository. So I'll make it a public repository because it's going to be accessible by everyone. So click on this second option, and it is now, the repository has been created. The repository has been created. It's going to take a few seconds for it to be completed. Once it has been completed, we'll then move on to the next thing we'll do. Why it is publishing now? Let's go back to our browser. In our browser, we can now open our vercel.com. Click on vercel.com and hit your enter button. Go to vercel, register it, and once you are done, you can come. You will see here where they say add new. By beside you add new project. Click on that and it's going to give us a drop down. That drop down, click on project, add new project. So as it's adding new project now, let's go back to our Visual Studio Code to see if the deployment has been completed. I think it has been completed. So let's close all this for now. They're not actually needed. Now the deployment has been completed. The application is running on our GitHub. Let's check it on GitHub to see if it actually deploys our application to github.com. So click github.com, hit your enter button, and let's see what we're having on GitHub. So you can see by my left hand side let's look for that React project that we just added. If you look at it here, let's click on it. That means it was updated 1 minute ago. The app was updated 1 minute ago, so now it's not 2 minutes. Initial commit. The initial commit is the same message or the same text I typed in during the time of committing this project to GitHub. So let's go back to our vercel now. Our project is live on GitHub now. It's now on GitHub now. Now on vercel now, locate it here. Once you click on that import, I'm going to click on import this one and click on the import button. Once you click on the import button, it's going to import that project from GitHub. Vercel is going to import it from GitHub, and you can leave everything as default. This is the name we use on GitHub. It is still the same name we're going to use now. But you feel free to change the name if you want to. Then click on deploy. Once you click on deploy button, it's going to deploy everything and make it live and accessible for everyone to visit the link. It's going to give us a live link that we can customize to our own taste. If you want, you maybe have your own domain name, you can buy a domain and change it and customize it to your own domain name. Now congratulations, you just deploy a new project to this email or this project folder. Then let's continue to our dashboard. Click on the continue to the dashboard button, and this one will give us the domain name and some other things we need to know, all the status, the whole details about the project. So it was just created now by me and it is ready, that is live. So this is the link that once you visit this link, it's going to show you the project running live. So look at it now. You can see it now. The same thing we did that time is already here.